Hey guys, Perrin here, and in this lesson we are going to talk about finding competitors for keyword research. We all probably know that understanding who your competitors are is good for, say, business partnerships or for link building, but it can also be good for keyword research because if you have a big list of competitors, it's really easy to see which keywords are working for them and which types of content are working for them. So if you have a huge list of competitors, you can virtually never run out of content opportunities. It can be one of your best assets, and it can be the key to some of my favorite keyword research tactics. Really quick though, before we get into actually finding competitors, I just want to talk about who your competitors actually are. Because there's this stigma about competitors. I think a lot of times when people start sites, they think the biggest sites in the market are their competitors, and that's just not true. What we're looking for when we're looking for competitors are sites around our authority. So if we have a brand new site, we want to look for sites with under DA20. Or if we know we're going to be doing some link building, we want to look for sites who have a domain authority that we think we might be able to achieve in a couple of months. So the idea is not to go compete with the biggest guys. It's to see the sites that are about our level and what's working for them, because we know the odds are good it'll work for us too. As always, I'm going to try to show you a free way to find these sites and how to use a good paid tool, Ahrefs, which is a tool I use for pretty much everything these days, to find them too. But to start for free, what I like to do is just download Mozbar, and you can see it up top here. It's a free plugin. It's run by Moz, and you can download it in the Chrome store. And then there are two ways I like to look for competitors. The first is simply Googling my niche plus the word blog. Most of the time, you'll come up with some dedicated blogs around this market. And you can see here in the example, I Googled equestrian blog. Say I want to start a site on horses, right? So the very first results, and this might be getting lucky, or there might not be lots of competition in this market. Sometimes it'll be more difficult to find, but the first results are pretty good, right? So this one is a list of blogs that we might be able to go look at. But this one is a blog on equestrianism, and it's only a DA18. This is also an equestrian blog of writing and writing, which is a cool play on words, and it's also a DA18. So we could list those or plop those into our list of competitors and come back to them and try to use them to discover opportunities that we might not know about. So that's one way, and it's a really good way. It might look easy here. Usually this way takes a little bit of digging, and you can just look at the Google results, or you can look at blog lists that you will also find. The other way, and the way that might be a little bit more accurate, is to Google potential keywords that you think you might want to target. So imagine that you're starting a fitness blog. One of the keywords you might target is benefits of pull-ups, and I'm just making this up here. I didn't do any research really beforehand, but if you type in benefits of pull-ups, you can see all of the sites that are targeting this keyword, and some of them are around our authority if it's a brand new site. So DA11 here is a very low authority. They probably have very few links. And this one also, natural health benefits, is also DA11. Still, even though they're a low authority, they're ranking on the top of Google for some pretty good keywords. So that means that their site's probably doing okay, and these keywords are probably pretty easy. So these two are certainly a couple of blogs I would put in my competitor list. And those are the free ways of doing it. Just using Google to look for blogs by Googling fitness blog or photography blog or coffee blog or whatever it is. Or you can think about some keywords that you might want to target and see which blogs around your authority are ranking for those types of keywords. So that's the free way. Let's look at the paid way. The way I like to do this, if I'm going to use a paid tool, is to use Ahrefs. In Ahrefs, you can go to the Positions Explorer and either type in your blog. So here you can see I typed in Health Ambition, which is a blog run by Gael and Mark. Or you can type in a blog of one of the competitors you've already found. After you've typed that in and you've let Ahrefs pull back some data, you'll see that they come back with a list of the top 10 competitors, right? So these are usually competitors that are ranking for similar terms, and you can look at all of them. You can go to their Ahrefs page, and you can go to their blog. Usually what I'll do is I'll take a look at each one of these individually and see which one is worth adding to my list and which ones are really going to provide the most fruitful opportunities. Here's kind of what it looks like. You can tell it's not complicated. All I've recorded here is the name of the competitor, the URL, the domain authority, and the traffic. Excuse me. Sometimes, if I'm getting really deep into this, I'll write a simple Excel formula to show me the ratio of traffic per domain authority point. It's not necessary, but it can sometimes be good to find the real golden nugget keywords, since if a site has low D authority but tons of traffic, there's probably some great opportunities there. But in general, this is pretty much all you need. Of course, the hack or the trick is that each one of these, if you go to their Ahrefs page, so for example, I pulled one of these, I think it's Good Health Academy. Doing pretty well, has estimated 22,000 visitors per month, so about half of Health Ambitions traffic, which is very good. They also have 10 competitors. Some of these might be the same as Health Ambitions competitors, but some of them might be different. So for each competitor on this list, you can see their top 10 competitors. And of course, on this list, you can see everybody else's top 10 competitors. So you can see how just one good seed competitor, whether it's your own site or a site that you found in Google, can yield a literally endless stream of competitors for you to go investigate. And if you find some good ones, you can just list them in your spreadsheet and come back for them later. Overall, having a really good list of competitors to work from is very important. It can be a huge asset, and you should keep it updated. I would recommend you go do it right now and pause the other videos or wait to go through the other videos, because we will have some videos in this blueprint that will help you use a list of competitors you find, to actually go find some great opportunities for keywords. So go do it, and good luck.